welcome guys. Today we will discuss about the five uh, five kinds of statement like switch case statement, if else statement, or else if statement, break statement, continue statement, and go to statement. There are various kinds of statements we use. Here I already opened VMware for creating a program of. First we will discuss the if else statement, that is the normal if condition. That means 7 modulo 2 is equal to 0. That means printf else printf we all know 7 is not divisible by 2. Sound is not divisible by 2. That means in this program, it check the condition. If the first condition, if condition is true, then this part will be executed. Otherwise, this part will be executed. Here, I also want to tell something, that is the scope of boundary, that is the boundary of the statement. You must write all like this. If you're beginner, so you are write like this. That is the intended program. It helps the main the point to be remember. After the if, it must be else parts will be started. If you want to like this, hello, yeah, anything, you perform like int I is equal to 10, 20. So first of all, these are wrong. In C language, the initialize or declaration of variable must be first. It gives the error. That's error. Else without a previous if. That means else having no if. That means what statement is false, which statement is false, then it trigger else. So that means you must, after the if, you must write else part. After the if statement, your else part will be after the if condition. After the if part, the if part is here. This is the if part. This boundary, in this boundary, having any kind of data will be printed, or any kind of initialization. The all program will be triggered when this condition is true, like it is. Like this. Yeah, you see that 7 is not divisible by 2, 9 is not divisible by 2. It clearly shows the all two statements printed on the screen. printed on the screen, on the user screen. Like this. This part is executed because 7 modulo 2 is 1 and 1 not equal to 0. That's why else part will be triggered. Here we only discussed about if else statement because it is huge amount of types. Like this is one kind of if else statement written like this. This is a simple if else statement. But what about the nested if else statement? मतलब that means a multiple of if else statement you want to return. How can do this? If like this, if this condition is false, then it will check this condition. If this condition is false, then another condition. So here I give an example. If first of all, if we also know that if else if in our example this is known as if else statements. In this example we will discuss about if else if statement. That is another way to check the two or more than two statements you can check there. That is the if else if this condition is false, then this condition will be checked. If this condition is false, then this condition will be checked. If this condition is false, then another condition will be checked. Like I create a variable like initialize with 9. It is simply I show the syntax of each and every statement. Please kindly focus on the screen. If I divided by 2 equal to 0, that is even. If you do not know about the what is the use of percentage %d, you go to the my video in playlist having a format specifier. We will discuss in previous videos. You can watch over here. If you do not know what how can I write out like this, so you can go to my videos. Go to my previous videos to watch each and every operator I discussed. The value of I is 9. I divided by 2 is not equal to 0. That means the quotient is not equal to 0. It gives the quotient, but I need the remainder quotient. If remainder becomes 0, that means it is even number. If remainder becomes not 0, like 3. I simply try some. I basically my main motto for creating this video to give the syntax of each and everything. For this, only for this, I do this. This is not a correct example, but this is example. You can write like this: if else. If both statements are false, then else will be triggered. you can see that I don't know how I can interact with you guys, but I tried to do my best for interact with you guys. So yeah, we put a one after the one. Here 9 is odd because I show you again. Yeah, this part, else if part will be triggered. Here cannot write even like this. You can if part if hello else if, or you can say that elif, simply elif, but when we write a program, then you write else if completely. Else what else. I hope the in this example else part will be triggered. Hello, I am else. Else part will be triggered because 9 modulo 4 is not equal to 0. 9 modulo 2 is also not equal to 0. It gives a 1 equal to 0. No. We also know that each and every statement will be checked over here. So here I creating another new example like in else block you can create a nested if else. If you can print it over here if I modulo 2 equal to 0, so print the value of I is 0, or you can say that you can print like this. This is a nested if else statement in which in in which I 0, if the value of I is not 0, not the value of I is not equal to 0, then printf in this the if else nested if else statement. In this if having in this if in this if having another in this if block, that is a if block, that is a if block of I not equal to 0. If the value of I is not 0, like 1, -2, -3, -4, anything, then check the another condition if I modulo 2 is equal to 0. If the modulus 2, the modulo of I, modulo 2 of I is equal to 0, then it is multiple of 2. Otherwise, it is not multiple of 2. That is the syntax of nested if else you can use. Now, like we could put a 5 at that time. I is not a multiple of 2. But in that case, if I put 4, the value of I is multiple of 2. In that case, I becomes 0. But what happened when the value of I is -2? It is also multiple of 2. -2 is also multiple of 2. -8 is also multiple of 2. That's why it is give the value. This is all about the if statement. But the another concept, problem, that is known as a dangling if else problem. If like this, if I write like this, here is a block, here is a block. If I like this, write like this, only one statement, there is no need to create a block or a curly braces. That is a dangling if else problem. Here we cannot find the else part of that if statement or that if statement. This is the dangling if else statement.